Live.
Perfect.
The pressure's on.
Yeah.
Uh, would somebody like to be the scribe or?
Oh, whoa. Hold on.
I can kind of do that.
I don't know how to do Google Docs, or else I would do it. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Google is not my prime
Okay.
thing.
I'll
I'm
create
in the
it.
same boat.
But I have done the analysis sheet, so that should hopefully help.
Well, I have done that too. I'll create a Google document here. And I got so many pages open. I don't know how to get back to where our live. Sorry.
Is it in a window on the bottom?
No, it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. I feel like an idiot.
No, you're good.
Okay. So let's go ahead.
Okay. Nancy just texted me back. Do you want to try and add her or keep going?
Yeah, we can add her. What is her
Okay.
email?
Do you want me to tell you over? CINIE
BIN?
N as in new IE 86 work at gmail.com.
Okay, I got NIEA6 work, and then I missed the rest.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna do this.
You can type it on. You can open like a chat box.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I've got it here.
Thank you for that suggestion.
You can tell we're all new at this, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I posted that invitation. Okay. All right, so let's kind of quickly go over this for losing time. Was there anything specific about your? Oh. Well, hello, Nancy.
Hi, sorry.
Good to have you.
Good to have you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for that.
That's all right. We'll work it out. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I've created a Google Doc and I'm gonna post the body of the of what we got to put in there in it, and then we can kind of all fill that in a little bit as we go. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Uh, uh, and then I'll send that link to everybody, and we can kind of each kind of take responsibility for the final product on a couple bullets on there. But in the meantime, let's kind of discuss what, and we can kind of edit it as we go, and just kind of make sure it's a final good document. So anybody have anything to say about the summary of the case?
Oh, where is it? So, I just said that there's a father living with his kids in Gaza, and they're faced with war and bombings week after week, and one of the sons had died like 4 years previous, I think,
Right.
and then his other son was kind of in the same accident, but he didn't die, and it's kind of made the father reflect on his kids and how important they are, and that he lost his job due to poor health and has been living off international aid and help from his brother. Oh, that's what I put.
Good summary. Did anybody else have anything in addition to
The
that?
other thing that I talked about how his two daughters suffered from fits of anger and needed psychiatric care.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't have that in mind.
I didn't either.
They're kind of out there, but I think it's important to remember that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I think that's definitely an important aspect of what's going on with her family. What about you, Nancy?
Well, I think that's pretty much. I don't know. I can't think of anything right now.
One thing that really stood out to me when I was reading it was the kid asking his dad for a gun.
Yeah. I also put at the end that the son was really excited to go back to school, like after the ceasefire had been announced.
Hmm.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I think one of the things is that I think one of the phrases is this is the war that you expect to bring you family food, your enemy bring you food. It just kind of makes you think like what do you expect from what is going on around you? You know what I mean? It's like the expectations of your enemy to bring you something are kind of up there.
It's true. So, and I think we can probably pull a pretty good summary from uh, from all of our what we've got as far as our summary. But what are some of the principles that really stood out to you from our course that we can apply to this family?
Sometimes it's the perspective that you see in when bad things happen to you. Do you take it as whether or not it's gonna either bring you down or bring you more strength, unite the family, work together as a family, and especially in like trauma, when there's a lot of trauma, a lot of people don't talk about trauma because it's difficult. But I think because they had so much trauma, they know they can relate to each other because they were there. They know what it's like.
That's good. I think that kind of ties in with like family meetings.
Yeah, like counseling with the consuls.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying that the family could really benefit from talking about these things as a family.
Yeah.
Mhm. And like not only talking about that, but like talking about what resource each family member could bring and what resources they have and how it could best benefit them and either help them be safer or um, get more food or whatever they need.
Mm. And so it's also contingent. Oh, respiratory infection, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Got home from girls' camp and now I got sick.
Oh.
Uh, so you're saying that kind of what resources are available to them and what they recognize is going to what they're able to bring to the table.
Mhm.
And I think they will really benefit from like counseling, not just individually, but as a family, because it's an issue that they all have, and you develop PTSD when it comes to this kind of trauma. So like different things will remind you of what happened. You get a lot of anxiety. So like different things, even sometimes a smell or a sound would trigger those moments. And so it's very important for them to get that kind of counseling.
Okay. So this would be this would be underneath the relevant risks and dangers to the family.
Okay.
When you say,
Yeah, I would agree
Mhm.
with
uh, under principles and concepts, was there anything else anybody else had?
I feel like
I put.
resilience.
Oh, go ahead, Madison.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Resilience plays into it because they live in a place where it's kind of a common deal, and so to have to go through that, they develop resilience and learn how to work through that, even though it's hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so other than PTSD and anxiety that they could develop from everything that's around them, what are some of the other risks guys thought of that this family might face?
Well, doesn't it say that one of the daughters developed anger and she was
Yeah, it did.
yeah, yeah, it says that one of the daughters were so it's just I guess you develop a lot of mental disorders.
I can't even imagine going through this. You know, I've been through an awful lot in my
I know.
life, but I I was reading this and I'm just like, man, I really had it pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't imagine worrying that my 3-year-old kid is gonna come home with shrapnel in in his body or dead, or not coming home at all. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But
Another
as
risk I. Oh.
no, go ahead.
Oh, a risk I put was just living with the constant fear that one of your family members, like, that is so scary.
You know, one thing that I was thinking about as I was reading this is from previous schooling, I learned quite a bit about the Maslow's hierarchy of needs and those factors the other factors that we really haven't talked about in this class, and I think that has a huge impact. Like, if you can't get your very basic securities, progression isn't really going to be very, very prominent. And so,
Yeah,
so I was
that's
thinking,
true. I didn't even think about that.
Something I
Sorry.
thought of because our family's going through a lot of health things right now, and so the fact that it stated that he lost his, and so that because he's having so many health problems, is it so much that he could potentially lose his life in the future, and where their family would be. He's the leader of their family, it seems, and so to lose him would be a big stress for that family.
a good one. I appreciate that comment, Madison. Okay. What would you say the opportunities are?
Oh wow, that's kind of like what opportunity? What are you talking? Well, unity. You know, if you were when you
Yeah.
pass through things that are really hard, you are more likely to unite as a family and to be able to overcome traumatic events. Not only because you cannot prepare yourself if anything else happens, so you know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm telling you, this life is full of trials, so it's not the first time, and it will not be the last time that we're gonna go through something difficult. It might not be as difficult, but we're always gonna be try.
That's true. Uh, in uh, in that reading that we did, the what is that called? Sorry, guys. The couples dynamics under. I thought that was really interesting. Basically, the study showed that the couples either thrived as far as their relationship, or they were completely the opposite. Uh, there really wasn't an in between.
Yeah, I mean, I can totally see that. Well, if you think about it, like my husband and I right now, he's going through cancer, and it's very stressful because all roles are difficult in different ways. And I think every role in every member of the family, they're gonna go through we might experience the same thing, but we go through it differently. Um, you know, because obviously he's the one who's sick, I'm the one who's freaking out about it, right? But I think we both are our personalities are different, and everything else you go through it differently, and it can either really separate you or really can unite you. It depends on how you want this to be the most horrific experience, or you know, it's one of those experiences that really make you think about a better perspective of what life is.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I just hit 2 years post cancer, uh, and so I'm in remission now. My family went through the whole cancer crisis together, and our family as a whole came out on top. Uh, but my wife, she didn't have the same sort of upbringing as far as resilience. She didn't have a very strong testimony, and so turning things over to God was kind of not second nature to her. Where me and my two kids that I brought into the marriage, we had been through a great deal of trials and crises before that, and so we immediately kind of turned things over to God and made it a positive experience, actually. And because most of our family was positive, it brought the whole family out in a positive manner, um, but not as positive as if everybody was on the same page.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Everybody deals with problems differently, and sometimes what people don't know how to deal with things, and they avoid the problem. They avoid being close to it because they don't know what to do with it. I mean, and you sometimes you get into the situation where you're right there. You cannot go anywhere else but to deal with the problem. And so, I mean, you kind of have to try to understand other people's perspective.
Certainly. So, what do you think we can offer to this family as far as advice based off of what we've learned and dealing with that? Like, what are some of the positive things we can give them, some coping strategies?
Mm.
So, something I mentioned in my analysis of the case, that we mentioned earlier, was the family councils. And I think it would be important for them to be able to talk to each other weekly, make sure each child's needs are met and that they're mentally okay. And that would help bring them together as well.
Okay. So one of the things I put down was um, that focusing on the positives is extra important, uh, because the way we think about our situation really determines the outcome. And obviously, you can't change the outcome of war or the danger, uh, but um, you can focus on the positive relationships and things there.
I think we can also tell them that they can empower themselves by not being victims but survivors. To not have that mentality of being victimized, but to have that view of overcoming that adversity and survive that adversity.
That's good.
Another thing I put that I saw that I thought of was the father thought of losing his one son because of his current son's injury. And when we learned about the mood logs, we read the story about the lady who lost her daughter, and then her daughter now was having these health issues. And so that reminded me of that and how mood logs are super beneficial because, like you said, staying positive throughout this helps the outcome immensely. So a mood log, to give it a name, is good.
Yeah, something to give a name to their feelings.
Yeah.
I agree. And recognize where the positive and the negative feelings are instead of just going with the flow. That's really good. I like that. I hadn't put that in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we lose Rachel?
I think so.
She comes in and out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right. So, what do you think the recommendation would be to support this family?
Well, if we can break it down on what they need first, I think it can be easy. Wait, am I talking and somebody else talking?
You're fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Madison.
To me, the family needs love and support from their extended family and their community. And they also, another need that they have is the financial help because he has lost his job. And I don't see that being uncommon in the area they're living in. But if they were able to rally as a community and as families to help each other, that would be helpful for everyone.
That's a good point.
They can also have some kind, because there are. Well, I don't know if in that place that'd be possible, but like some kind of survivor console where, because they have cancer survival and all different kind of people that go through the same kind of situation gather together and support each other. So I mean, I'm pretty sure in that area where he's at, he's not the only one there that is going through this. And sometimes you feel like you're the only one in the world that you're going through, but when you notice that everybody else, that there's more, you have like support and understanding.
What? What is it, huh? Did he
Okay.
do it through us?
I think that's true.
Through us?
What?
Do you know if he ever ended up throwing up?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. It looks like Rachel's Hangouts is freaking out here.
Yeah, it happens.
So one of the things that it said in the creation of the assignment here is that. Oh, welcome back, Rachel.
Thanks. If you can hear me.
We can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. I don't know what's going on.
What kind of programs might we create for to solve this problem? I don't even remember where I saw that, but what do you guys think? Like, what? Because obviously, this family's current situation, there's not really any local supports for them. So it's going to have to be some kind of philanthropist action to be able to actually help this family. What do you think they need?
I think that they could start their own like little support group with friends who are maybe going through the same situation.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And like kind of pull their resources together.
That's pretty good. Have you guys seen that thing that the church did where they help families start their business, chicken business, selling chickens?
Oh. No, I haven't.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's
Well,
kind of cool.
Yeah, they purchased chickens for the family, and that I don't even remember where it was at. But then the family was able to take some of the chickens that came from that flock and spread it, and it really helped the problem of hunger and poverty in that area.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
They sent missionaries to train them how to take care of the chickens and how to build coops, and then they took families that were out of work and helped them that way. And some of those
That's
families
awesome.
had college educations and a lot more advanced than they were before.
Where was that?
I don't remember. I'm gonna have to do some searching. I saw it on a Facebook thing.
Oh, that's cool. That kind of reminds me of the quote, like, something about leading a horse to water, or if you fish for a man, you feed him for a day, but if you teach him to fish, then he can feed himself for a lifetime, or something like that.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Okay.
So,
What I've done in the past for the additional resources is each person look for a talk or something that might be beneficial to the situation to help people cope with things. And then we can post a link on there with that as well as some other resources that we can come up with. Man, I wish I felt better, guys.
oh, you're good. Would something like the refugees, because I know in last conference, like, the women's broadcast was a lot about, like, service in the refugees, and could that kind of go along with this, do you think?
I think so.
Even though they're, like, not coming to our country, but they're like,
It'd be kind of hard to subject them to a refugee because that's the whole point. They're a refugee to another country. Unless we're moving them to another country, then they will really help.
yeah.
Because like whenever I work,
So maybe, like,
we can look for a refugee program to move them away from that area. But
yeah.
I mean, it is kind of hard to get a refugee in the United States.
Even
I
if
don't
we can't
know.
move them away, just to, like, send them, like, care packages or resources or get something to them, I think would help them.
Yeah. I mean, I know the church do like help people when there's disasters. I don't know if they help with things like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the church does help with things like this all the time. But the church's goal is generally to move people forward beyond their situation. And I think that's kind of what we're asked to come up with here is things that are going to move them forward.
Yeah.
We're
Because
coming.
not only do they help the members in that area, but other people.
Yeah, exactly. So I know we're going to lose Rachel here soon because she's got her bishop's appointment. Hope you've been a good girl, Rachel.
Sorry, guys. I know, I've tried.
So I'm on.
I was just thinking the Red Cross helps people in situations like that.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said the Red Cross,
Oh, yeah.
Red Cross?
the International Committee of the Red Cross, they do help with that. Or the humanitarian
Cross is a big
disaster relief assistance.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to send out this Google Doc,
Okay.
so that we.
What do you want us? What do you say that you want us to do?
So what I was thinking we'd do to kind of, I haven't got a whole lot as far as notes taken down, and I didn't even put it in the Google Doc yet. But just kind of split up the different bullet points,
Okay.
and then kind of fill that out, and then at the very end I'll take and kind of turn it into a final. I'll kind of finalize it, kind of make it flow a little better, and then I was thinking that um, maybe Saturday by, I don't know, noon or something like that. Everybody look at it and see if they like how it looks and make any comments. Has anybody used a Google Doc before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never like done it for sharing, but I done it for just taking, like making a essay or stuff. Is there like a way that we share the document or something?
So he'll send you a link, and then you
Mhm.
can click on it, and you'll go into the document, and then you can make your changes, and it automatically saves, so all of us can see it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's see. I'm missing somebody.
Plus, yeah, and when you send out the link, then we'll have each other's email, so we can email back and forth.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's true.
So, in case we have any problems or anything, we'll just email each other.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Nancy, will you send me your your Gmail address again?
Yeah.
Just do that in the chat.
Yeah. Hold on. Uh,
Okay, I gotta go, guys.
okay.
So, I will add to the document.
Okay. Let's kind of divide it up really quick.
Okay.
Uh, let's see how many points are there. There's
Did you see my email?
probably somewhere here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I see it there. So let's just take two each. Uh, what would you guys like to do?
Can I get what was that? The resources or where we can give them resources? Is that the last question?
I think so.
Yeah, the last two are recommendation to supporting involved parties, love, additional resources that you might provide and suggest.
Can I get that?
Yeah, that would be fine. I don't see why not.
Are we gonna add to each other's thing, or just each take 2
Yeah.
points?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So,
So it doesn't really matter which two because you add on to other ones, right?
exactly.
Okay.
True. Okay.
Just let me know which two you want me to take if you find out from others, or I can fill in whatever's not done.
Yeah, certainly. And we'll just kind of work this through as we go.
Yeah.
Just make sure I have your name spelled right on here. I just sent a link to everybody, I think.
Got it.
Yeah, I got it.
So, and leave comments if you feel like something's way off base, or we can work it out that way. But I think the main thing is that everybody just kind of really works through it.
Yeah.
That's kind of important.
Yeah. So I should be cognitive by Thursday or Friday, and that's when I'll work on it. Definitely by Friday, I would think.
Okay.
So.
I'm hoping to be cognitive by then too.
So, Definitely by Saturday, but hopefully Friday I'm going for.
Okay, I probably won't be working on it until Friday evening myself. So
Okay. Sounds good. Well,
anybody?
I gotta go, guys. Sorry.
Okay, bye. Good luck.
Rachel?
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Do you feel like there's anything else we really need to discuss about this, or?
No, we're just gonna.
Going through everything.
Yeah. So I don't have to send it to you. It would automatically it would automatically save.
Yeah, I believe I've given you guys permission to edit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I can. I think I see editing or whatever.
Okay.
It works.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I put you as can edit. So anything you put on there, it'll show it, and it'll also, if you hover above things, it'll show who changed stuff. It's kind of nice.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay.
Um,
Okay, I see it. Sorry, I never used this before.
and then at the end, what I'll do is I will copy what we have here into a Word document and turn it into a Word document, turn it in. As
Okay.
well as, I guess, a link to this meeting,
Mhm.
if I can figure out how to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Did you guys want to? So Nancy, you're going to do the bottom two. Do you want to
Yeah.
pick something specific that you're going to work on, Madison?
Can I do the summarization of the case, and I can do the principle and concept
Okay, so the
first two?
Okay, that's fine.
That's okay.
And I'll work on the other two after that. And I mean, we'll just all get it done together. Please don't abandon me though, like I had in previous groups.
No.
Oh, my grade. I care about my grade, so I would not just abandon you. We're here together.
Yeah.
It looks like we've got a responsible group this time. I've seen others that aren't, but it's kind of nice to have that. Okay, well, in that case, I guess good luck on everything. We now have everybody's
So
email.
there's phone number, right?
I'm sorry,
Just in
what?
case we need to text each other and say, "Hey, I'm having trouble with something." We can email or text or whatever.
Everybody else's email and phone numbers in the chat that we set this all up with. But
Okay.
yours wasn't in there, Nancy.
Okay, perfect.
So maybe add yours in there just so that we can get a hold of you if we need to.
Okay, I will.
Okay, very good. Well, thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Let's hop to it.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Bye.